Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It's Josh here. I'll let the camera focus. There we go. So right now I'm in the Gaylord Gaylord Resort in Nashville, Tennessee. So check it out. Got some lights, got some people walking around. Alright, and so we're here for a conference, and we got in yesterday, and we're in the conference today from 1 o'clock to right now it's about 10 o'clock at night. And so it's going to be long days. Tomorrow it's going to be 12-hour days. So I haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to bring you guys some fresh content and tell you a little bit about why I started my business. Okay, so some of you guys may know, before I started renting photo booths, I used to work at a call center. Alright, and I used to be in the customer service department. Alright, so if some of you have worked in a call center before, you guys know how it is, and it sucks. You have to take calls non-stop, and every single minute is accounted for at the call center, right? So we'll get in the morning. I think I started at like 9:30, and I think I was making around like $12 an hour at that time. So it's not a lot, you know. And yeah, I would get in at 9:30, and if you came in 3 minutes late, like whether you clocked in, because we had to come in, put our stuff up in the locker, and then go into the call center. And it was for credit monitoring. It was for a big company, so we couldn't have any like cell phone or paper or anything like that. And so we had to put our stuff up in the locker, and we had to go into the call center, go to our desks, and clock in on our phone. Okay, so at the phone, if we clocked in 3 minutes late, we got an occurrence. Okay, and if you get like 6 occurrences, then you get fired. All right, so, and there's no like, it doesn't matter how long you've been there, you know, like whether you helped out the company a lot or your sales numbers are good. If you're 3 minutes late, they count it against you. They don't care who you are or what you've done for the company. All right, so that made me feel like, you know, like they don't really care about you, right? So that was one of the first reasons. I remember, like, we had to get phone calls, you know, consistently all day long, right? And so if my break was scheduled at night, let's say my break was at 12:30, right? Then I would get a phone call at 11:25, okay? And let's say that phone call lasted 10 minutes, and I went to break late, like let's say I went to break at like 12:35, right? That 5 minutes that I was extra that I was on the call would get counted against me. All right, and I used to hate that because we really had no control, and we had to stay logged in to accept phone calls, you know, right until the time we either had a scheduled break or scheduled lunch. And so, you know, I just was going in there every day feeling like, you know, what am I doing here? This is a big company. Yeah, it's good because, you know, they weren't paying well. I mean, they were paying okay, but, you know, everybody finds safety in a big company, and you know, I'm just like feeling like another number over there. You know, it didn't really matter, and there was a lot of politics in there. You know, people getting promoted that shouldn't be promoted. And, you know, I remember like working so hard and trying to, hands hurting there, I'm changing. I remember like working so hard and trying to, you know, make sure that I do my best, you know, for the company, and like they wouldn't even recognize it. And one year when I went in for a review to get a raise, this I'll never forget. I went in for the review, and my supervisor, she's like, started going over all these stats and like how many times I was late and how many days I missed, you know, which was very few. You know, I was a very hard worker. And she said, you know, because of all that, they're only giving me a 35-cent raise. Okay, so a whole year I went, and they only gave me 35 cents, right? And 35 cents, like, that's not gonna help anybody, and that's just, it's probably gonna get eaten up by taxes. So that was a moment I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to work for forever. You know, this is just not, even at a big company I thought I'd be happy, and you know, it just wasn't the same. And so a couple months later was when I stumbled upon the photo booths, I was, you know, doing DJing on the side, wedding DJing, and I got a call from my business partner, and he was like, hey, let's make a photo booth. And so we made the first photo booth, you know, which I showed you guys. So just want to share that story with you in case some of you need some inspiration as to, you know, why you need to start your own business. And if you've gone through the same thing, you feel like you're working for these big companies and they don't appreciate you. You know, a lot of you watching the YouTube channel have that, you know, either when I've met you or you guys have said that, you know, like they don't appreciate you or making someone else rich. You know the case. These companies, they don't care about you. So by the time about 2 years after that, when I moved to a different department, we had already started the photo booth business, photo booth rental business, about 6 months before that, okay? And this was so we started in December of 2012, December 20, so November of 2012 was when we built the first photo booth, which I'll put a link below so you guys can see that. And then that January, they came in to the office and they said, hey, we're going to move your job to Costa Rica, and you can take a severance package, you can leave, or you can take an entry-level position. Okay? And I've been with the company for 4 years at that point. And for them to just come in one day and just, you know, change your whole life just because they want to make the shareholders happy, you know, like that's my life, you know, and it's your life. And if you don't take control of it, you're not starting your business, then you're not in control. You know, you're at the mercy of a large corporation. So I just want to share that quick bit. Hopefully that inspires you and can tell you a little bit about you know, how I got started, because there was nothing special. I just was fed up of these big companies, you know, holding my life destiny or my future, you know, in the palm of their hands, and they could just toss it out or do whatever they want, you know, just based on the company's profit or, you know, whatever they want to do with it. And so that's how I got started. All right, so I hope you guys liked the video, and let me know what you think. Let me know comment below, let me know where you're watching from. Okay, I want to know where you're watching from. And check out the podcast, pbipodcast.com, and check out the links below if you want to get a free book or any courses that I offer. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.